Yes, dear all, I am Professor Nilesh Akre. So with me, we are going to start with the first chapter of your mathematics, that is angular measurement. Discuss second lecture. Hello, dear all students. So welcome back to another lecture of angle and its measurement. Before going to start the second lecture, just revise the recap of the first lecture. What we discussed in the last lecture. So in the last lecture, we defined the angles and its type and the system of measurement of the angle. So which are the two different system of measurement of the angle? One is called as a sexagesimal measurement of the angle and other one is called as a circular measurement of the angle. This in sexagesimal, this one we define the different units, that is 1 degree. These units are degree measure, degree, minute and second. So definition of 1 degree we discussed there. What is 1 degree? 1 degree is nothing but 1 upon 3/60 part of circle. That is, when circle is there, if a circle divided into 360 parts, then the one part of that is called as a 1 degree. That is one part of this. The one part of this is called as a 1 degree angle. That is a definition of 1 degree. And then what is 1 minute? So what is 1 minute? 1 minute is nothing but 1 upon 60th part of 1 upon 60th part of 1 degree. Means whatever, suppose this is a 1 degree angle, then if 1 degree is also divided into 60 parts, then the smallest angle in that is called as a 1 minute. And 1 degree, it is denoted as 1 degree like this. Here it is denoted as 1 minute, 1 second, 1 second, that is 1 upon 60th part of 1 minute, and it is denoted as 1 double dash. It is 1 double dash. It is denoted like this, is double dash of this. So these are the definition of degree, minute and second we discussed in the last lecture, and then we define, after that we define what is 1 radian is. So what is the definition of 1 radian? 1 radian angle matlab kya hai? What is exactly meaning of 1 radian? If you consider a circle and an arc, and whatever the center angle is 1 radian if the length of arc is equal to radius of circle. The radius of the circle, that is, this is equal to r, this is equal to r, as well as length is equal to r, then whatever the center angle is measured is 1 radian. So that's the definition of 1 radian. What is the definition? It is angle subtended at the center by an arc such that length of arc is equal to radius of a circle. That is, the length of r is equal to radius of circle, then that is called as a 1 radian. That's the definition we discussed. And then, yes, now we consider the relation between degree and radian. So is there any relation between degree measure and the radian measure? So we consider one circle here. Consider a circle with center at O. Consider a circle with center at O. AB as a arc, CB as a diameter. Let the center angle is 1 radian. That means this length is also equal to r, whatever this radius of this. So this is r, this is r, this is r, this is r. So these all are nothing but the radii of the circle, like this. Consider a circle with center at O. Consider a circle with center at O. Let length of RAB is equal to radius of circle, that is equal to R. Therefore, major angle AOB is equal to 1 radian. Now length of R CABT, the length of R CABT is equal to what? CABT का क्या होगा? That is CABT, which is nothing but it is semicircle. It is semicircle. So length is nothing but pi r, and major angle COD is equal to 180 degrees. That is the semicircle angle. So by the theorem, therefore, by theorem of center angle and the length of arc, they are always in proportional. So center angle here is 1 radius upon r should be equal to 180 degree upon pi r, like this. Because whatever the center angle and this radius, this upon this, whatever the center angle and this length is always in proportional. Center angle and the length of r. Center angle and the length of r are in proportional. So we consider this one, r and r get cancelled, so pi multiply here, so pi radian is equal to what? 180 degree. Pi radian is equal to what? 180 degree. Therefore, yes, before going to the exercise, you should know what is the relation between degree and radius. So just revise this one. One quick revision of this. 1 degree, that is 1 degree is always equal to what? It is pi upon 180 radian. Remember that. कहाँ से आया? Because you have to remember this one. This basic 180 degree is pi radian. Now 1 degree मतलब 180 इधर जाएगा. So 1 degree is pi upon 180 radian. और जब 1 radian की बात आएगी तो pi इधर आएगा. तो इधर 1 radian बचेगा. So 1 radian is what? 180 upon pi, like this. So that's very, very important formula to you. Remember that using this formula, suppose you want to convert anything into degree, into radian, we can use degree into radian, we'll use this. Radian into degree, we will use this. How to use this one? So see this one. Example, there are few standard angles which you know. So standard angle हमको अच्छे से याद रखना पड़ेगा. वो कौन से standard angle आपको जो टेबल में आप यूज करते हैं? That is 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree and 180 degree. So what is a radian measure of all these angles? So we use this one. तो उसमें 30 degree means you multiply both sides by 30, or you can directly say that when degree is given you have to multiply by pi upon 180. 30 degree is nothing but 30 into pi upon 180, like this. So that is, this is cancelled, 0 0 cancelled, so answer will be what? Pi by 6. 3 6 so answer is what? Pi by 6. So that is nothing but you should know that 30 degree is pi by 6 radian. So that's very, very important bar. Similarly 45 degree है, मतलब 45 को आपको multiply करना है. 45 multiply by pi by 180. Now 45 से divide कर लो तो क्या आएगा? 45 4 180 होता है, मतलब your answer will be pi by 4. So pi by 4 मतलब 45 degree is pi by 4 radian. That is 45 degree is nothing but pi by 4 radian. Similarly 60 degree. So what is there for 60 degree? So 60 into pi upon 180 so cut होके 600 cut 6 3s are so it is pi by 3 radian. That means 60 degree is equal to pi by 3 radian. Next standard angle is 90 degree. So 90 degree. So 90 into pi upon 180. Like this. So this 0 cancel. 9 2s are. So it is pi by 2 radian. So we can say that 90 degree is nothing but pi by 2 radian. Next 180. So 180 pi upon 180. So 180 cancel. It is pi radian that we already know. So 180 degree is nothing but pi radian. That is very important relation or important standard angle. So you should know all this when you are solving this, and you have to remember this standard angle forever in maths, because in maths में आगे जाके directly आपको उसका radian measure पता होना चाहिए. Yes, so now using the previous concept, we solve few questions here. So exercise 1.1, question number 2, convert the following angles into radian. ऐसे तो few examples given to you. बाकी के साथ आपको थोड़े से खुद से try करना है. So question number 1 here. Question 1 is 1 का 1 that is 85 degree. So जब भी degree to radian convert करना है, we have to use 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radian. ये वाला formula आपको use करना है. So multiplying both sides by 85. So 85 से multiply किया तो 85 degree is equal to pi upon 180 into 85 radian. Now 5 से divide करेंगे तो ये होगा 36 5s and this is 17. So that become 17 pi upon 36. That is there. So it is 85 degree is 17 pi upon 36 radian. So that's the answer for this sum. Okay. Similarly, minus 132 degree अगर दिया है, so exactly same way we know that 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radian. So multiplying both sides by minus 132, so minus 132 degree is pi upon 180 into minus 132. So that becomes complete radian now. So divide by 4 करेंगे, जो 4 से divide होता है, so that is minus 33 because 4 3s are 12 and this is 45 as you know. Again 3 से divide होगा, so 3 11s are and this is 15. So the answer is minus 11 pi upon 15. So that is minus 132 degree. So minus 132 degree का आंसर आएगा minus 11 pi upon 15 radian. So this is your answer for this particular sum. So एक बार अच्छे से आप just go through करो. Yes, so next is 40 degree and 48 minutes दिया है. क्या दिया है? सेक्शन में 40 degree and 48 minutes. So now minutes जैसा हमने उल्टा अभी किया था, how to convert degree into minute, minute into second में 60 से multiply किया, तो अगर हमको minute को degree में convert करना है तो we have to divide by 60. So here it is 40 degree plus 48 upon 60. अगर हम इसको करेंगे तो degree में convert हो जाएगा. Remember this. वैसे ही बात सेकंड में रहेगा तो यहाँ पे डिवाइड बाय हाउ मेनी 3600 से आपको डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस इज अ कांसेप्ट हियर. रिवर्स जाने के लिए डिवाइड करना है. सो ये क्या हो जाएगा फिर इधर 40 डिग्री प्लस 12 4s are 12 5s are which is nothing but 0.8. So it is 40.8 degree आएगा. So 40.8 डिग्री आने के बाद जो हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट अभी हमने किया वही बात, we know that 1 degree is how much? Pi upon 180 radian. 1 degree is how much? Pi upon 180 radian, and therefore 40.8 degree मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? Pi upon 180 into 40.8 ये पूरा हो जाएगा अभी रेडियन में कन्वर्ट. So this is your रेडियन का आंसर. That is pi into. So what is that? That is nothing but क्या हो जाएगा pi. एक हम जीरो अगर बढ़ा देते हैं. So it is 408 pi upon 408 pi upon 1800. क्या हो जाएगा 1800. That much is the radian. ये क्या है? That much is in the radian. So that is a 40.8 degree. 40.8 degree का value आएगा. That much. That much in the radian. Now it is simplified. Simplify जितना होता है उतना करेंगे. So 4 से divide है. 4 से divide करो. So 4 से divide करेंगे तो क्या आएगा? 4 ones are and this is 4 twos are. pi. Similarly नीचे भी 4 से divide हो रहा है तो 4 fours are 16. 2 बचेगा. 4 fives are 20. So it is 450. Again 102. So we can divide by 2. So it is 51. It is 51 pi upon 2 to 5. It's 51 pi upon 2 to 5. So that is the answer. So final answer आपका आएगा. अपना आंसर क्या आएगा? Therefore its answer is 40 degree and 48 minutes. 51 pi upon 225. It is a radian value of this. It is a radian value of this. So 40 degree, 48 minutes is how much? 51 pi upon 225 radian. That's the answer. Yeah, so the next question, exercise 1.1 का question number 3. उसमें क्या है? रेडियन में दिया है और to convert into degree. That is the question number 3. Convert in degree. This values are we will solve this 3 sums. Similar type of question आप घर पे आप try करो उससे. So this 3 question have taken. So इधर क्या दिया है? Solution. 7 pi by 12 दिया हुआ है. So we know that. What do we know? Reverse question now. 1 degree is how much? हमको convert करना है radian में. So तभी 1 radian is how much? 1 radian is 180 upon pi degree. 1 radian is 180 upon pi degree. So multiplying both sides by by 7 pi upon 12. So it is 7 pi by 12 radian, which is equal to 180 upon pi into 7 pi by 12. Pi cancel. Pi cancel हो गया. 12 ones are 1 बचेगा 6. So that is this. So 15 into 7 it is pi cancel हो गया. That is 105. So here answer for this is इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? 7 pi by 12 radian is nothing but 105 degree. It is 105 degree. So it's very simple. So similarly the next question here. The next question भी लगभग सेम है. तो वैसे ही करना है. बात समझ में आया? सिर्फ इधर चेंज होगा. So this 7 pi by 12 से मल्टीप्लाई किया. तो सेकंड क्वेश्चन में क्या होगा? Second question में क्या आएगा? This line you have to write same. Only you have to multiply both sides by what? Minus 5. You have to multiply both sides by what? Minus 5 by 3. So minus 5 by 3 से multiply करोगे तो क्या होगा changes? Minus 5 by 3 से multiply करोगे तो minus 5 pi by 3 radian is equal to 180 upon pi into minus pi by 3. Pi cut. This 3 cut with this 3 ones are 16. 16 into 5 that is 300. So it is minus 300. It is minus 300 and that is the answer. इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? Minus pi by 3 is minus 300 degree. That is minus pi by 3 in radian and that is in degree. That is equal to minus 300 degree. That is the answer for this particular question. Okay. Similarly, the next minus 1 by 4. So method is same. There is no change in the method. So the calculation part slightly tricky हो जाएगा. बस दूसरा कुछ नहीं. So इसके बाद भी सेम, we know that 1 radian is 180 upon pi. So इधर हमने जो क्वेश्चन रहेगा उससे मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. तो इधर क्वेश्चन क्या है? -1/4. So you have to multiply with what? Multiply with -1/4 on both the sides. So -1/4 दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो -1/4 radian should be equal to what? 180 upon pi into -1/4. That becomes degree. Now let us 4 is multiply करने के बाद होगा 45. 45 ये हो जाएगा कैंसिल करके 45. So it is -45 upon pi. Answer is like this. That's answer. So here answer for this -1/4 radian is -45 upon pi degree. Like this. So that's the answer for this particular sum. So it is very easy method. We can apply this. Like this आप इसको solve कर सकते हो. बहुत ही आसान questions है. But you have to try your own because in mathematics the practice very important है बच्चों. तो आप जो भी सम देखो सब बच्चे आप practice करना बहुत ही जरूरी है. Yes. So next question here. Question number 5. What in triangle ABC, if measure angle A is the 7 pi upon 36 radian and measure angle B is given as 120 degree, what is the measure of angle C in degree as well as in radian? That's a question. So you कैसे solve करेंगे? First of all, you convert the given radian angle into degree. So now, solution. Measure angle A is equal to 7 pi upon 36 radian. That is given. Measure angle B is 120 degree. That is also given. Now, 1 radian is equal to 180 upon pi degree. That we know. We know that this. Therefore, multiplying both sides by this, 7 pi upon 36 radian is equal to 180 upon pi into 7 pi upon 36. So that gives you pi cancel. This pi and this pi get cancelled. 36 5s are 36 5s are 180. So pi into 7 is 35 degrees. So it is 35 degree. That means 7 pi upon 36 radian is equal to 35 degree. That is, we can say that measure angle A is 35 degree. Yes, so now we know that in any triangle, so in triangle ABC, in fact in any triangle, measure angle A plus measure angle B plus measure angle C is always equal to how much? It is equals to what? 180 degree. It is 180 degree. Now what is measure angle A here? So measure angle A is 35 degree. Just we have just calculated. Measure angle B, which we have to calculate, and measure angle C is, sorry, measure angle B is given. It is 120 degree, and measure angle C आपको ढूंढना है. So that gives you 35 plus 120 become 155. So measure angle C is 180 minus 155. So what is that? It is 25 degree. It is 25 degree. So measure angle C is 25 degree. And if I convert this into radian, now 25 degree is equals to what? 25 into pi upon 180. That is 5 5s are. Is 5 pi by 36 in radian. So final answer is, what is the final answer here? Measure angle C is 25 degree. That is 5 pi by 36 radian. So this is the final answer for this particular sum. So like this we can solve this series. Okay. So now we continue with another sum, question number 6 in this. So what is given in question 6? Check. Question number 6 में क्या दिया है जरा देख लेते हैं. So what is there in question number 6? So question number 6. Two angles of a triangle are. Two angles of triangles are 5 pi by 9 radian and 5 pi by 18 radian. Then find the third angle in degree and radians. What is the next? Find third angle in degree and radian. So again the same, the two angles are given, so you have to find third. First of all, you convert these two angles into degree and use the same property. The sum of interior angle of triangle is 180. So using that property, so we consider solution. Let major angle A is 5 pi by 9 radian, that is 5 pi by 9 into 180 upon pi, so that becomes degree. So pi cancel, 9 20, so 20 into 5, that becomes 100 degree. Yeah, 100 degrees. Similarly, major angle B, we assume that 5 pi by 18 radian, so that is 5 pi by 18 into 180 upon pi, that becomes degree. So 18 tens are, pi cancel, so 10 into 5, so it is 50 degree. Let another angle, the required angle, will be major angle C. Major angle C. So we know that in triangle, sum of interior angle, sum of interior angles of triangle is 180. Therefore, major angle A plus major angle B plus major angle C, 180, that means 100 plus 50 plus 150. Therefore, major angle C is 30 degrees. So what is that? So major angle C is equal to what? 30 degree. And C, 30 degree, which is nothing but, what is it, radian? So the radian measure of this is, what is the radian measure of this? It is equals to pi upon 180, so that is cancelled, so it is pi by 6 radian. 30 degree is nothing but pi by 6 in radian. So your answer for this sum is, what's the answer? So another required angle, the third angle of the triangle is, so what is the answer for this sum? Third angle of triangle is 30 degree, that is pi by 6 radian. So that is in angle in degree and pi by 6 is in radian. That's the answer. Fine. So move to the other side. Just pause and see this one. Question number 7. Question number 7. In right angle triangle, in right angle triangle, the acute the acute angles are in ratio 4:5. Find angle of triangle. Find the angle of triangle in degree and radian. Find in right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, the acute angles of the triangles are in ratio 4:5. Find the angles of the triangle in degree and radian. So what is the property of a right angle triangle? First of all, we need to discuss what is the property of right angle triangle. So बोलो right angle triangle का property क्या होता है? What is the property of the right angle triangle? Right angle triangle का obviously one angle क्या होता है? What is one angle in right angle triangle? एक 100% क्या होता है? 90 degree. We consider the three angles of this. So angle B is 90 degree, then this two, the sum of A and C is always 90 degree. Remember that. The sum of the other two is 90 degree. That's a property. That property we have to use because the sum of all three is 180. 180 में से 90 चला गया, मतलब ये दोनों का सम क्या आएगा? 90 होगा. So ये property हमको use करना है. Because it is clearly mentioned there. What is that? In right angle triangle, the acute angles are in the ratio 4:5. So let x be the proportionality constant. Since acute angles of triangle are in proportion, in the ratio, जैसा लिखा वैसे लिखते, in the ratio 4:5. Therefore, the required angles are 4x and 5x. Now, we discuss the property in right angle triangle. In right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, sum of acute angles is equal to 90 degrees. Sum of acute angle is 90 degrees. So sum of acute angle मतलब 4x plus 5x is 90 degree. So 4x plus 5x क्या होता है? 9x. So 9x is 90 degree. Therefore x क्या हो जाएगा? 10 degree. Therefore the required angles are therefore 4x, that is 4 into 2, 40 degree, and 5x, 5 into 10, that is 50 degree, like this. So 4x is 40 degree, 5x it is 50 degree. That is the required measure. Now we have to find the same angle in degree as well as radius. So degree measure of 40 degree and what is the degree measure of 50 degree, that we have to calculate. So now 40 degree is 40 degree is nothing but 40 into pi upon 180 radian. So this 0 0 cancel. This is what? It is nothing but 2 pi by 9 radian. What is that? 40 degree is nothing but 2 pi by 9 radian. Similarly 50 degree, 50 into pi upon 180, that is nothing but 5 pi by 18 radian. So the answer is required acute angles are 40 degree, that is 2 pi by 9 radian, and 50 degree, that is 5 pi by 18 radian. So this is your final answer for this particular sum. I think इस समझ में आया रहेगा आपको. एक बार अच्छे से रिवाइज कर लो, पॉज करके वीडियो देखो. अगर आपको कुछ डाउट है तो डाउट कुछ रहेगा तो यू कैन जस्ट व्हाट्सएप मी ऑन माय नंबर. Fine. So let's go to the next sum. Yes, so now see the next sum. The next sum में क्या दिया है? The sum of two angles is 5 pi radian and their difference is 60 degree. Then find their measures in degree. The question is find their measures in degree बोला है. Solution. So let required angles are x and y. Now as per given condition, what is the given condition here? The sum of two angles is 5 pi radian. That is x plus y is 5 pi radian. क्या है? X plus y is 5 pi radian. Now you convert 5 pi into degree. So what is that? Which is nothing but 5 pi into 180 upon pi. Pi cancels. So what is that? 180 into 5, that is 900. क्या आएगा? 900. Therefore, x plus y is equal to 900 degree. That's the first equation. And another equation here is their difference is given as 60 degree. So x minus y is equal to 60 degree. Adding this two, दोनों को add किया तो 2x equal to 960 degree, and therefore x is 480 degrees. Your answer for this, x is equal to 480 degrees. Substitute in 1. 480 plus y is equal to what? 900. And therefore y is equal to 420. It is 420 degree. Like this. So your final answer is required angles are 480 degree and 420 degree. Like this. That's the required angles. 480 degree and 420 degree. The sum is 900 and the difference is 60 degree. So matching them. Like this we can verify or we can confirm this. Understood? Now see this. Yeah, so next question. The next question here is question number 9. क्या दिया है इसमें? The measure of angles of triangles are in ratio 3:7:8. Find their measures in degree and radian. The question is find their measures in degree and radian. So how to find this? The measures in degree and radian अगर हमको find करना है तो we start with the ratio is given. So we start with proportionality constant. So let x be the proportionality. Let x be the proportionality constant. Therefore, required angles are 3x, 7x and 8x. We know that sum of interior angles of a triangle is always 180. Therefore, 3x plus 7x plus 8x is equal to how much? 180 degree. Now what is this? Is 18x. And therefore, clear cut from this, x is equal to how much? 10 degree. So x का value क्या आया? 10 degree आया. X का value 10 degree आया. That means required angles are what? 3x. 3x मतलब that is 3 into 10, that is 30. 7x, 7 to 10, that is 70. 8x, 8 into 10, that is 80. And then you have to find their measures also. So therefore, the required angles are, therefore, required angles are 3x, that is 3 into 10, that is equal to 30 degree. So 30 degree matlab 30 into pi upon 180 radian. So that is nothing but pi by 6 radian. That is nothing but pi by 6 radian. Next 7x. So 7x matlab 7 into 10, which is 70 degree. 70 degree matlab 70 into pi upon 180. So that is nothing but 7 pi by 18 radian. Like this. 0, 0 cancel. 7 pi upon 18. Next 8x. So 8x is nothing but 8 into 10. So it is 80 degree. So 80 degree is nothing but 80 into pi upon 180. Now this 1 0 get cancelled. So it is 4 से 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे so 4 pi by 9. 1 0 get cancelled. 4 sorry 2 4s are and 2 9s are, so it is 4 pi by 9 radian. So that is that. Therefore, what is the answer? Therefore, the required angles in degree are 30, 70 and 80, and in radian are pi by 6, 7 pi by 18, 4 pi by 9, like this. So that's the final answer for this particular sum. So this is your answer. So say this. एक बार अच्छे से देखो. Hello dear all. So now we conclude today's lecture here. If hopefully you understand each and every concept of today's lecture, but if you have any doubt, just send a peek of the doubt to me on my personal WhatsApp number. I will clear your doubts, I will solve your doubts and send back to you. And as well as in maths, you have to practice. And till then, goodbye. Thank you.